Hey, what's going on? What's up? Y'all, Halle Berry we already know she was funny, but my goodness. I was wondering if she was even going to respond to this corny X, right? Or just pay it dust. Because you can go either way. I like to choose my battle. I like to pick and choose because sometimes you want to get rah-rah with somebody, but other times staying silent or just not responding allows you to watch them just self-combust. And that is delicious. I will say, having experienced it, it's delicious. So I do like the way she responds. I feel like it was like a happy medium between not responding and responding. You see what I'm saying? Let's get into it.
Y'all know who I am. Y'all know who I am. Adrienne, I be in the cut. I sizzle with your man. Don't be mad at me because he recognized the brand.
Way back in 2018, I put out the first book in my Zoraxia series. I'm so excited to let you all know that the sequel to that book, Zoraxia, The Vengeance of Coldwind, is out now. Anywhere you get your ebooks and audiobooks, you can find it there. I'm talking about Amazon, Audible, audiobooks.com, Google Play. Like, it's all there. Also, you can go to www.zoraxia.com to purchase it directly from my site. Check out my series, check out the first book, and make sure you get the second book because it's out now. I'm so excited.
So y'all should already know what's going on. If you don't, just watch my previous video. I'll put it in the description. I'm not going to go into everything that David, Injustice is what I'm calling him, said. But either way, I tweeted, imagine, you are an actress who's been on set for 14 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours, right? And then you come home or you go chill with this major league baseball player, right? You go chill with him and he looks you dead in your face after you spent 10, 12, 11, 15, 14, 15 hours on set, bro, and says, get on your hands and knees, start scrubbing this ground like you Cinderella. I need for you to do this laundry, do my laundry, you know what I mean? Cook my food and make sure you back on set tomorrow. Can you imagine him looking you in your face? And not only are you a working actress, you're Halle Berry. You're a successful actress. And he tell you, while he had enough money to make sure that you came home to a beautiful, clean, whatever house, you know what I mean, while you working, you know what I mean? Or it's something, a give and take, a mutual thing could be. He said, no, you need to get on your hands and knees, maid. Oh my gosh. So yeah, after that, I was just like, girl, Halle, you don't even have to pay this. You don't even have to pay this fly. You don't have to pay this mosquito. No mind. All you gotta do is swat and keep it moving. And that's exactly what she did, bro. Like, look at this. Look at this. She said, whew. And what kills me, we gonna analyze it, girl. We gonna analyze it. What kills me is that, whew, she tired. Like, you know what I mean? like they just got done doing something, strenuous. She said, whew, cooking. What I say, y'all? What I said? Whew. Whew. Like the cartoons, when they wipe the sweat off their forehead. When they wipe the sweat off their forehead. Y'all know what I'm talking about in the cartoons when they wipe the sweat off their forehead and like a big exclamation mark comes up. Whew. Cooking, cleaning, and mothering. Almost as if to say, let's read into it, because that's what we're here to do, right? Almost as if to say, I'm a mother now, and I'll cook and clean if I want to, when I want to, for who I want to, at the specific time that I so want to, if I even want to. And what's so interesting, which I think a lot of these ashies do not understand, is that the healthiest relationships, friendships, whatever, like, it's about a mutual give and take, girl. I mean, this man is laid up next to her. You don't think that he cooks and cleans for her, for himself and for her? The Halle Berry, you don't think that if she wants to, she'll make them both a meal? You see what I'm saying? These ashies don't want a mutual exchange. They want a maid. They want a slave. Girl, I don't care what y'all saying. Like, there's no way that you are sitting here with the Halle Berry, or you were sitting there, let's use the right tense. You were sitting there with Halle Berry talking about, you better cook and clean and wash everything. Get out of my face. I mean, bro, their relationship was decades ago. I say it with a villainous tone because it's so far back in history. It's almost decades ago. It's like we just digging in the cobwebs in the attic decades ago. It was decades ago, bro. And he is on somebody's podcast. We don't know. I mean, running his mouth, talking about cooking and cleaning, bro. I mean, and if you look at the pictures, it look like she buy some water. She with her man. She got food. They laid up in her bed. He over here checking his phone like he ain't bothered about nothing. You hear what I'm saying? Wait. Is that the phone that opens up? Is that the phone that gets big? You open it up. See, that means that he's a man that values a very thorough perspective. Halle, I see what you're doing. I understand you. I understand. And she kicked up by the water. Her feet kicked up. Like you are pressed on a podcast and she is somewhere enjoying the fruits of her work, her labor, her artistry, her acting. Like, I know old boy was pressed when he seen this come up on his timeline. Because you know he did. And of course, when Halle, said that basically broke the internet with that, She put up this next tweet, which was so. She was like, "You're excused." New York saying, "Go ahead and excuse yourself, baby. You are eliminated." And so with Ashies, you always have to look for sneaky little subplots. You see what I'm saying? With Ashies like that, with exes like that, with toxic people like that, like this ex of hers. You have to look for the subplots. Halle's birthday was yesterday as I'm recording this video. She's 59. She turned 59, if I'm not mistaken. So yesterday was her birthday. I would not be surprised if he remembered that, if that man knew that and was hoping to disturb her peace. Do you see what I'm saying? On her day. Do you see what I'm saying, y'all? With these Ashies, you have to look for the subplots and you have to be vigilant. Don't allow them to mess you up, trip you up. They got, I promise you, 3-4 layers of subplots with these Ashies and these narcissists. I promise you. Mouthing off about some decades old BS, your BS, on near the week of her birthday. You gotta hang it up, babes. You gotta hang it up. And then, of course, you got the Ashies in the comments of Halle Berry's post talking about, oh, well, there's nothing wrong with cooking for your husband. There's nothing wrong with cooking for your partner. There is absolutely nothing wrong with it. But when you're expected to like a robot and there's no consideration for your humanity, which is what y'all do, then we have an issue. When there's no mutual exchange and you can't imagine a world where you would ever wash a pot, where you would ever sweep a floor, where you would ever cook yourself a meal. If you can't imagine a world like that where there's at least a mutual exchange where y'all doing things for each other and you just want a slave, I don't know what to tell you, girl. I don't know what to tell you. On that note, thank you all so much for watching. Love y'all so much and make sure you have a good evening.
Y'all know who I am, Adrian. I be in the cut, I sizzle with your man.